Hi guys, welcome to Flossmas. We are on day 16. I've just come straight upstairs. I'm just jumping straight in. It's nearly 10:30. Flora and I have only been home about 10 minutes, so we've just done our bits and bobs and are now heading for sleep. Just sorry, this looks like something's been pinched off there. Something probably has been pinched off there, and we can probably blame Bella for that. Yeah, so we're just home. Flora's been at cadets and yeah, so I've had a bit of stitching in the car with my little grippy, very bright light, which I like very much. It was a little bit cold, but I got myself a Costa coffee, a nice large latte, which was lovely. I put some extra sweeteners in it just because I'm not sweet enough. And you know, when you serve coffee all day long, it's amazing how many people say when you offer them sugar and they go, "I'm not sweet enough," and they put sugar in there. you pick it up, So I've got stitching. It's in a bag, one of my lovely Tesco's bags, which is what's naughty one. In the UK we've got Tesco's. We get these reusable bags and they bring out new ones all the time, so you have to keep. I haven't yet bought a Christmas one. Some of the Christmas ones are they're darling. I will do, because I'll be in Tesco's and I won't have brought a bag with me. I have these reusable shopping bags. From where I'm sitting, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can see 5 of them from where I'm sitting. I've got another really cool one here, which is empty. Noisy, which is Sylvester and Tweety Pie. They're everywhere. And I forget to take them with me, so I buy new ones all the time. By the by, anyway, that was me explaining my rustling, and it's actually not even that rustly because it's right there. Okay, so I did as I said I was going to do last night, and I put the strands of silk into Santa Quill, just those 3 strands. So Santa Quill now looks like this, with 2 finished hairs. So the 3rd hair's going on this side, and it was very simple. Can't speak. Very simple to count from there to the top of this star. So I did that star, and then I went to the beak of the duck, possibly some sort of bird, and that's the roof of a house. And I think the house comes down to about here, which will be the bottom. So I just kept on. Anything that's in this colourway here, I'm just going to do in this colourway here. There's a line of snow across the top of the house, which I suppose should be white, but because I'm using Quicksilver here, I'm going to use something else. I'm thinking one of my other silks. I'm thinking probably like a periwinkle blue or a purple that will almost tone in with this completely. It is yeah, about that colour. It's absolutely lovely. It's definitely not that colour. It is a lovely clear purple. Yeah, so I put in some stitches on that, which was great. And then while I was out for a few minutes this morning, and while I was out, I've put in some stitches on my L from my Noel. This is getting so finished this year. Oop, I get my pattern off. You can see my pattern is now that much finished, so I think I've got a couple of days in this. And it is now here. This white here, these gaps here are filled in. I've got the white here up and the white there that way to do. There's a couple of trees I think sticking on the end of the L there, but that's the leg of the L is pretty much done bar a few little bits, so I'm really pleased with that. Possibly going to put a little bit more stitching into this tonight because I'm probably not going to fall asleep straight away. I did have a nap when I got in from work. I got home from work at about 4:30 and we didn't go out until 6:15, so I wrapped up Lizzie's box of Christmas presents, so that's 2 lots of presents wrapped. I've still got Maddie's and Austin's to go, the rest of Austin's to go, and the presents for my parents and my sister and my nephews. I've still got those to wrap up, but I'm cracking on. I'm going to do another little batch of presents tomorrow night when I get back, probably Maddie's, not sure. Well, she'll be home, so not tomorrow, but she'll be home. Hopefully we'll be back Monday. Oh, I've got that "oh, I'm going to go and get my girl" feeling. I'm getting excited. Apparently Sunday in the UK the weather is going to be bloody awful, but that is my only bit of time I have between finishing work on Sunday and going to work on Tuesday. It's the only time off I'm getting before Christmas Eve. So that's kind of it, and I kind of have to go for it. So we're going to go good and slow. We're going to have duvets and pillows and bedding in the car with us, loads of warm clothes. We're going to have our Contigo coffee cups with us to put in hot coffee, and which will keep our coffee hot, and we'll have lots of water in the car. I'm going to fill the jerry can. When I fill my car with fuel, I'll fill the jerry can in the boot so that I've got extra fuel just in case. We are just going to take it easy and we're going to get there. It's just under 330 miles the way I drive. I don't drive the most direct route because it takes a lot longer, because it's over this bit. I go straight down the M6, turn left and go straight along the A14 and drop myself into Cambridge, one junction on the M11 and I'm in Cambridge. So I go the indirect way, which is big roads. I've driven... Yes, please! Haven't got one! Coffee negotiation. It's 10:30. Yes, I'll be drinking coffee, and yes, I'll be going straight to sleep. Anyway, yeah, so I drive a less direct route, but it's on the biggest roads. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we will just get on, take it easy, all the way down, have the sleepover, set off in good time, and we've got all day to get home, and all evening, I suppose. You know, as long as I'm up for school, I'm up for work on Tuesday morning, and Flora's up for school. Lizzie will be going to school as well on Tuesday, and I'm not too sure about Austin. I don't actually know when he finishes school. I really should find out. I am like the worst parent in the world. I really am the worst parent in the world. So what else did I do today? I popped to Hobbycraft when I dropped off Flora to get black velvet ribbon, because I'm going to make some chokers for my two eldest daughters. Going to make them some dingle dangles with the eyes and the tentacles. I'm going to make them some for Christmas, so I thought black velvet ribbon was the way to go, and that was the narrowest, that's 9mm. That was the narrowest black velvet ribbon I could get in Hobbycraft. And in case that's not good enough, that's what I wanted. I also got the fine ribbon, which is a little fine, and that's just satin ribbon. So I got a metre each of that. And they had a sale bin, so I bought all that was left on the bolt of this rather lovely fabric. As you can see, it's about the right size for a project. I've got just under a metre of this, and I just loved it. It's just funky little cats, and I've not seen it before. So I just took the bolt down the stairs and just said I'll have everything that's left. And she was a really lovely lady. She basically picked it up and went, looks like about 3/4 to me. Put it through on the till, and it was reduced anyway. And it turns out it's like 95 centimetres, so really she gave me quite a bit for nothing, which was lovely of her. I said thank you very much, because you know my eyes can see, and I could see how much she was giving it to me, so that was nice. So that's what I bought, and I got a couple of Christmas presents, and that's it really. And then I sat and stitched in the car with my coffee. Last night Lizzie made me, after I whinged on, she made me a scissor fob for my bright green scissors, which surprisingly I do lose all the time, which is rather lovely. Which has got a little gummy bear, a little resin gummy bear on it, and it's jingly jangly. I probably will change the great big split ring out for a lobster claw, because I prefer them on my, that's quite a big thing on my scissors, so I might change it out for lobster claw, but I absolutely love that. And my next little giveaway will be something extremely similar to this that I'll construct, I decided. So that's that. Oh, here comes my coffee. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Big cup of coffee. Always a pleasure. Right. In the post, I got a Christmas card. And it's from a really lovely lady who looks after me by buying lots of stuff in my Etsy shop, and she's absolutely lovely, and she has made me a card, and I opened it this morning and I actually did a little squealy clap. Look at this. Isn't that just fantastic? I love it. Absolutely love it. It is so cool. A little handmade Christmas card. I love it. Thank you so much. I know she'll watch, so thank you so much. Oh, glorious. It really, I was like, oh, that's brilliant. Very neat handwriting. I knew it was from nobody I knew because the handwriting was way too neat to be from anybody I would get post from. So I'm thrilled to bits with that. Thank you so much. Yeah, so it's been a day. Look at this cup. My sister, this is my right hand. My sister is left-handed. All our cups are left-handed cups. We suddenly realised, because she's got us all done, because Maddie and Flora are not off. Mine's an off the shelf one, I suppose, but I think you kind of customise them. But obviously, my name is spelt normally, and then I have Madeline, which of course I didn't spell correctly. I spelt it the way I wanted to spell it, because I couldn't cope with all the IENEs that Madeline usually entails. So I spelt it like this, with an LYN, which isn't normal. I think there are a few, but they tend to be American spellings. She's the only one she's ever come across with her name spelled like that, which makes sense to me, and it's the way you say it, so you know, it's like phonetic. And then my Elizabeth is a Lizzie with an IE, so her cup's obviously spelled correctly. And then Flora isn't an off the cuff, it's not one. Freya is normal, and you know, that sort of thing, but she's Flora. So we've all, my sister's gradually bought us each an Emma Bridgewater cup, which are very posh and yummy mummy-ish. We do like them very much. They're lovely cups, but maybe a bit posh for my little lot. You know, I tend to buy little ones from Asda and things from like our local supermarkets. I've had this a couple of years, but yeah, we suddenly realised that all our cups were left-handed cups because she's left-handed. So there we go. And I can't drink coffee with my left hand. I have to drink it with my right hand, and makes my cup the wrong way round. We just realised the other week, we were like, hang on a minute. Flora just looked at her cup and went, this cup's not meant for me. Oh, it's got her name on it. It wasn't meant for her. How weird. Anyway, I think my sister did that and giggled to herself. You know, haha, because she's the only lefty in our family. Her eldest son is also left-handed, but you know, until she had Tom, that's the only other left-handed person in our family. We're all right-handed. Anyway, it's totally beside the point, and I'm talking gibberish. Oh my god, I've nearly been going 14 minutes already. Right, guys. So tomorrow, I should be about the same time tomorrow. It's a long day, but not stupid. We've got a big lunch. We've got a big 90th birthday party in at lunchtime. I think there's 27, 28 of them coming. they've all pre-ordered. They're having Christmas dinner. They've all pre-ordered. So that should be all right. But it's a lot to get out 3 courses that quick, you know, all at the same time to a big, big family. And then in the evening, we've got a big buffet carvery thing. I probably told you already. So Flora will be in with me. So I will be bringing Flora home with me when the food is finished. And yeah, so I shouldn't be too late. I should have some time to do some stitching, I hope. Not tomorrow morning because I have to be at work for 8, so it's an early start. But I should be finished hopefully by about 8:30. So yes, it's a 12-hour day, but hey, it's not a big marquee run. And the going phrase for me at work is, you need your hours. Because in the summer, in a week, I'll do anywhere between 50 and 65 hours. No problem at all. The hours are there to be worked. In the winter, I'm contracted 40 hours, which is full-time in the UK. But in the winter, I might only get 35, 36. So I've been cashing in holiday because I haven't taken any holiday. Hello, I've been here all year and I have not been away on holiday at all. The most time I've had off rota this year is 4 days, which was when I went to drop Maddie at university back in September. That's the longest I've been off the rota. I've had a day here and a day there, and the rest of it I've cashed in to make up my hours, because obviously in November, if I'm only pulling 37-hour weeks and I'm used to pulling 60-hour weeks, the difference in money is a lot for me. So I've been cashing in holiday days. I'm thinking now, at the end of the year, when I'm absolutely jiggered, I'm thinking it probably would have been nice to have had a holiday, but I've got no facility to do that because there's nobody to cover me. I cover everybody else. Nobody covers me. And why should somebody else have to have no days off because I'm having a holiday? It's just the way it is at the moment, and it's not going to change, so we're going to plod on with it for now. And yeah, I think that's me for now, guys. I will see you tomorrow at some point. Probably about this time, probably quite late, after I've done some stitching, I should think. But I'm going to keep hold with that L because I want to get it done. I really, really want to get it done. It might not get fully finished, it might not get framed, but I really want to finish the stitching. And the best thing about Emma Congdon is there's not very much backstitch. You know, it's all in the crosses. So once you've done, you've done. Whereas I've got lots of long dogs, finished, not fully finished. They're finished, the stitching, the cross stitching's done. I've got to go back and do back stitching on two of them. I've got to go, and they're biggies. It's Anzac and Opening Gambit. I've got to go back and do back stitch on. So, meh. Anyway, now I've been talking for nearly 20 minutes. I will say goodnight again, and I will get this processed, uploaded, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care of yourselves, guys. Bye-bye.